So one of the best ways that I'm able to take big ideas that I've been exposed to and really put them into my life is to have good conversations with others. People who are trying to improve their own lives, people who are exploring ideas too. Not just getting together with people to complain about how hard things are. It's a funny way that some people connect to others, is to complain about their spouse, complain about their work, complain about their kids, complain about how hard things are. But what happens when you do that, you feel better for a moment, but you spent all that time focusing on the negative instead of problem solving and finding a better way. So what I want to invite you to do is have real conversations about what you're trying. It might be hard, you might be failing. In fact, you probably are if you're getting better, but you're trying something new, you're thinking in a new way, and then explore and share that with others so that they'll try something new and think in a new way as well. The idea I'm working on right now comes from a book called Drive by Daniel Pink, and it's about if-then agreements. If you have an area that you want the person in your life to care about and love to do, you can't set up an if-then agreement. If you do this, then I'll give you what you want. When you set up those kinds of agreements, you actually sabotage their ability to care about them for themselves. The study I was reading about that really rings true for me was a group of kids that they took who all cared about and enjoyed drawing. Group number 1, they said, draw us a picture or we'll pay you $1. Group number 2, they did the drawing and then they got the money. And group number 3 just did a drawing. After that deal was done and they had gotten paid, the kids who had been offered money to do the thing they loved wanted to do that thing less. When given free time, they didn't draw anymore. They did other things. The kids who were paid after the fact continued to draw for fun and enjoy it, and the kids who were never paid also continued to draw and enjoy it. When you make it a deal that if you do the thing you love, then I will give you something valuable, it actually makes it harder to love that thing. As someone who organizes a school, I think, oh, how many times have we done that? How many times do we set up, especially for kids who have struggled to care about something? The kids who struggle to care about school, about grades. I see you don't care about it. How about I pay you for it with tokens and prizes and whatever? And what we're then doing is making it harder for them to care in the future. We're sabotaging those kids. So now I have to go through and say, oh my gosh, how often have I done this? It's a big oversight on our part that we misunderstood how kids work and we made it harder for them to succeed. A lot of parents will say, if you read books for this many minutes, I will let you do this other thing that you want to do. But there's all kinds of behaviors, not just reading, that we set these up with. We want them to care about their siblings. We want them to care about their relationship with us. We want them to care about doing well at school. We want them to care about being kind and respectful to others. We make them less likely to actually care about those things. And that's not good. So stop doing if-thens. It's okay to do an if-then for bad behavior. That's a punishment. Punishments are effective. But what you don't want to do is give an if-then for the positive side. You want them to care about the positive side. That's not to say you can't give them feedback. You certainly can. Give them feedback to say, wow, you read for 15 minutes. How did that feel? Did it feel good? Was it hard? Was it easy? Harder than you thought? Was it easier than you thought? Talk about it, explore it so that they can begin to say, find the value in that task, the value that you find in that task, that they'll take it on for themselves, but not because you made them do it or made some kind of deal with them, because they won't take it on when you do that. Now there is a place for if-then tasks that you want them to do, and that's if the task itself doesn't have a deeper purpose. If you do the dishes, then you can have the thing you want. Sure, because I'm not really that worried about them deep down caring about doing the dishes or cleaning their room even. But if the task is valuable, it's valuable in and of itself, and you want them to care about it, don't make deals. So I hope this is a start of a conversation you can have with others about where you see yourself putting if-then deals into play with your own kids and in your own marriage and family, and then take them out. My name is Luke. This is Parent Academy. I hope it helps.